Hi, welcome. This is Noah's Ark Nursery. I am Corinna. I am the mommy. Welcome. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you for hanging out with us today. This is Wednesday, so it's on Wednesdays. We wear pink, so I'll get to who's wearing pink today and what they're wearing in a little bit here. But I just want to welcome you all. Thank all my new subscribers. I understand I got a new subscriber yesterday, so thank you to that subscriber. I hope you enjoy. I was going to show you guys it's snowing today, and I even was waiting. I've been waiting all morning long for it to start. Guess what, guys? It hasn't started snowing. It's been like not snowing. Okay, this is what we went from in the forecast. We went from 2 to 4 inches to a coating to 2 to coating to 1, and we might actually be, because we're south of Route 30, which is, we're just south of Route 30. I mean, we are like right there. Here's Route 30, here are we. We're like right up against Route 30. So we could probably get about 2 inches maybe, but it hasn't even started yet. I don't know if I want it to start this late, because then it won't turn over to rain by the time my husband comes home. So at 2, because what we're supposed to get is supposed to be all washed away by rain. It's going to be a slushy mess for the evening commute, they said. Yes. This is the fact. I mean, this has been like, really we can thank God for the winter we're having, because it's been mild. I can remember a winter. Oh, this was back in 94. I had just gotten out of college, and I was waiting to get my first teaching position. So I was still living at home. I remember the roads being shut down. My husband and I had just gotten together, and I remember not being able to see him for almost 2 weeks because the roads were shut down. Maybe a week. But the roads were all shut down. I mean, nobody could go anywhere. Which is probably why now, when they're calling for snow here, and I gotta laugh at this, everybody goes to the grocery store for 4 major items here. I don't know if they do it where you are, but they do it here now. Here we have the ability to get out when it snows because we have snow plows. But I know in other parts of the country, like where I went to school in the South, in South Carolina, and I know everything. They had a blizzard up here in Pennsylvania. We got the tail end of it down there. Just for like not even 2 inches of snow, everything was shut down. Everything was shut down. But it was only for a day, because it turned out that it all melted. But here, the year after, we weren't so lucky. Weren't so blessed, if you will. Because everything was shut down. So I think that is why everybody goes to the store and gets 4 major items. As a matter of fact, when we were there on Monday night to do our regular grocery shopping, it was pretty packed for a Monday night. I like going to the grocery store on Mondays because of the fact that it's not as crowded. It was pretty crowded it was pretty busy. And the kid that checked us out said, everybody's been in here today. I said, because they're calling for snow on Wednesday. So I'll take you to the window and show you what it's doing right now. But every time they're calling for snow, I don't care when it is. Bread, toilet paper, milk, and eggs. And right now, eggs are so expensive that people are letting them sit. The grocery store that we were at on Monday night, they are $10 a dozen. I just, that's amazing. $10 a dozen. People are actually letting the eggs sit. But those are the 4 major items when they're calling for snow up here that people go for. There's somebody said it's the same where they live. But it might be different where you live. You know, you all might have to go and really stock up on groceries. Or it's no big deal because you live up in New England, the New England area, and well, you're used to it. You know, I think no matter how much you're used to snow, you want to make sure you have plenty of food in your house. We have plenty of food. I didn't have to worry about that. But with that said, I'm going to show you what it is doing right now because I don't think it's doing anything. So I'm going to take the tripod and we're going to go over to the window quick. I'll put my Bible and stuff here. And we are going to see what it's doing outside. Sorry, guys. I kind of have to have all the lights on in the house again today. And this is my backyard, guys. Nothing. As you guys can see, it's doing nothing. You can see it is doing nothing out there. Absolutely nothing. And that wall you're seeing is actually a company that backs onto our yard. But it's not doing anything. What I might do is, I promise you that if it starts snowing here, that I will, let me fix this again, sorry guys. If it starts snowing, that I will come back on and show you guys the snow. If it starts snowing. I don't even know if it's going to start snowing. I mean, it just, but look how ominous it looks. It looks like it's going to snow. But it was supposed to start by now. They said, but no, they said up north at 9. So it's moving down. So it might start a little later here. Which means we're getting less and not more. Because it's supposed to change over to rain by evening. So if it doesn't start until 12, 1 o'clock here, then, you know, when it changes over to rain, you know, they say it's supposed to come down pretty fast though when it starts coming down. So when it starts coming down, I'll know it. But I watch the snow, guys, from my living room window. Simply because it's not only safer and warmer, but to me it looks prettier when you don't have to be out in it. To me, when you can just watch it fall, it looks prettier. And it does. It looks very pretty. As long as you don't have to be out in it. So, I know there's probably a glare today, guys, because it's so gloomy. As you could see outside, it was so gloomy, and it's almost, it just, at first the sky looked clear, and then now it just hasn't started yet. But anyway, sorry guys. But anyway, I have a devotional for us today. Then, well, I don't just have, you'll see. But then we'll talk. Because I want to have a little chit-chat. After I show you the girls, I want to have you a little chit-chat. We're going to have a little chit-chat about my DID. Okay, guys, let me see. My eyes have not been good today, just to tell you. They've been worse than usual. Like, really bad. And if the man is poor, you shall not keep his pledge overnight. You shall in any case return the pledge to him again when the sun goes down, that he may sleep in his own garment and bless you. And it shall be righteousness to you before the Lord your God. Deuteronomy 24:12-13. We live in a society that notices everything that's wrong. The 6 o'clock news, organized protest, flyers on your windshield, newspapers, magazines, everything seems to highlight things that are bad. Just turn on the news, guys. I'm getting to the point where I'm only watching the weather. I don't watch the news hardly anymore. The world doesn't notice much when something really good happens, and it doesn't. We don't notice the good, we notice the bad in our society. A lot of times people indulge in their sin without a care in the world. While you are struggling to do what is right in God's eyes, you can bet those people get noticed when they break the rules. But there are few rewards in this world for those who do the right thing. We've forgotten that God promises to notice. Hebrews 6:10. I'm going to go to Hebrews 6:10, guys. I know, it's going to be a longer video than normal, but I'm going to go to Hebrews 6 verse 10. Let me get in here. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, my eyes just do not want to cooperate. Hebrews. My eyes just are not cooperating properly today. Let's see here. That's 5. Okay, I'm in Hebrews 6 now. Let's see. 6 verse 10. For the Lord your God is not unjust to forgive your work and labor of love, which you have shown toward his name, in that you have ministered to the saints and do minister. You know, I tell my husband all the time, God's watching. And just because the company doesn't appreciate you doesn't mean God isn't watching and not going to reward you. He doesn't miss a thing. He isn't sleeping through your sacrifice. He isn't watching those who are living in sin while you're off doing good. He is pleased to watch you do the right thing. He's faithful to notice every good move you make. And guys, he's also faithful to mark down every wrong move that is being made by them. And unless they ask him for forgiveness, you know, he's going to reward the good. And there is a great reward, I believe, for my husband waiting for all his hard work. And for everybody who's worked hard, God will bless us. And even though we're not noticed or we're put down, or, you know, I think of what the company did to my husband a couple weeks ago. 32 years of service, never been written up, never been in trouble. And they did what they did. God took notice of that. But he also, more importantly, took notice about what my husband did. His reaction. And his reaction was to go to work and do what he's always done. And to just, because the way he sees it is, he's not working for the company. He's working for God. And that's the most important thing. He's working to please his Heavenly Father. So, anyhow, I'm going to read. This is Psalm 33, verses 13 through 15. The Lord looketh from heaven. He beholdeth all the sons of men. From the place of his habitation he looketh upon all the inhabitants of the earth. He fashioneth their hearts alike. He considereth all thy works. Now, Matthew 13:43. Then shall the righteous shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. Let him hear that. That we shine. And Mark 9, verse, 41. Sorry, guys. I kind of have to keep putting my glasses down. Let me see if this will brighten this up. For whosoever, sorry guys, I gotta take my glasses off again. For whosoever shall give you a cup of water to drink in my name, because you belong to Christ, verily I say unto you, he shall not lose his reward. There you go, guys. If we're faithful, God is faithful and just to reward us. Even though it looks like he's not, like he's rewarding. You see, we're looking at this as you're rewarding the bad, but he's not rewarding the bad. That's not God. When somebody sins, that's not God rewarding them. God doesn't reward sin. He punishes sin. He rewards when we do good, when we bless, when we follow his commandments and we obey him. That is when he blesses us. That's who's got the rewards. So anyway, just a little tidbit. Now I'm going to show you, this is hashtag on Wednesdays We Wear Pink by Auntie Shara at Reborn Living Dolls. Thank you for this tag. The girls appreciate it too. Okay, first one you see is Miss Mabel. She has on a baby gear outfit. It's got elephants on it. As you can see, sorry guys, this is coming off of the tripod. I kind of don't think I put it on here right today. So anyway, I don't know what's been going on with the tripod today. Oh man. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what's been going on with the tripod, but I think I have it the wrong way. This is a pink baby gear outfit. It's, as you can see, Miss Mabel is in her outfit. Let me pull her passy clip off of her and put it back here so you guys can see the whole outfit. This has elephants on it, guys. This is the jacket. As you can see, it's got an elephant on it. And then it's got the pink pants, and it's got these bubble things, these like dots, these like fuzzy things on it, which I think are really cute and really look warm. Then she has on a white bundles onesie underneath with anyway, let's see here, with gray socks and, sorry guys, and a pink bow in her hair, a pink headband in her hair. Then I got Miss Hannah. I gotta try to get these things off of here. Of course they would come up just as I'm videotaping, and I don't get why. Yeah. Okay, that has to come off for now. I get it, but it all has to come off. Because I can't, anyway. But anyway, I hope this stuff doesn't show up on your end. But Google has to stop doing this to me. Well, I'm in the middle of videotaping because I'm getting tired of it. Then there's Hannah. She's got on a Just For One outfit. Just For One by Carter. Just One You by Carter's. Sorry. This is newborn. Mabel's is 0 to 3 months, by the way, guys. It's a pink sweatshirt type thing with a big elephant on it. It's got a button, as you can see, on the side here. Right here. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Sorry, guys. It's got a button right here. And then, of course, it's got pants to match. This was a set, guys. I got this at a thrift store for $1.99, the whole set, just to tell you. It's got elephants on it, as you can see, in different pinks and gray, and they're white. The pants themselves have a bow. Then she has on white socks with a gray headband. Gray bow headband. Now, Miss Mariah, come to mommy. Miss Mariah has on a Disney baby, one-piece romper, zip up with a hood, It's a Minnie Mouse. It's got the pink bow right here with the, I've got mouse ears, and it's got a hood. She wanted to wear the hood, and I think she looks very cute. It's got Minnie Mouse all over it with a big Minnie Mouse right here, guys. Here. And then she's got on, it's got Minnie Mouse all over it. And on her feet, we put on a piece, some little kitty cat, lamb, whatever they are, slippers. These might actually be little mouse slippers. But that's what the girls are wearing today for We Wear Pink, guys. If you notice, I'm a little happier today because I have all three of the girls out in the living room with me. I figured out why I was so down yesterday. My DID acted up on Sunday, as you guys remember, where I actually got triggered in a store. I was in a store and I got triggered, and I came to in another store. After that happens, I have this overwhelming sense of guilt that I did something wrong. And I'm, but that's what it was. I was feeling really bad. Last night, I had all three of the girls out here at one point. I, of course, changed them and stuff and fed them and things. But that's what I did when they were out here, and I snuggled a little bit with them. But I just... I just, like... How can I put this? I felt like it was my fault that Mama came out of my head. That basically Mama put me back in my head and she came out. But Mama Bear, Mama Bev is a Mama Bear. And if she thinks anybody is going to hurt me in any way, she comes to the forefront. And I have to get behind. And she felt like that girl was just being nasty. And maybe she was. She started out, when she started being nasty, I should have just warned her. Though, don't get that way with me. I actually told her not to get that way with me. Now, I will tell you, I did call the company and complain about it. All I got was a nice little email. I'm going to read it to you because I want you to see this is how people deal with problems these days. Okay? And that didn't help me either. Just getting an email, not even hearing from the company itself. This is what you get. Oh. Okay, let me go down here and get to this email. I actually might take the survey and tell them their emails are not welcome. Okay. I'm going to read it to you. Let us know if happy we could help. I'm not going to tell you the name of the company, but I'm going to read it to you. Let us know if you need anything else, like a new pair of jeans perhaps. We're always here for you. Below is a quick summary of your request and our response back. And then it has the name of the person, 12423, and the time. And then it says, hello, Corinna. We are deeply sorry for the experience you had while visiting our store in our town, York, Pennsylvania. Please be assured that we take these situations very seriously, and I will forward this information to the appropriate individuals for further review. At blank customer service, I'm not going to tell you who it was, and service and satisfaction are two of our main priorities. We truly apologize for how you felt after the service that you received. Please be assured we will use this as a training opportunity for our store. If there are any further questions or concerns, please feel free to contact us again through chat, email, or call us, and it's got the number. and a care agent will be happy to assist. Thank you for choosing blank and have a wonderful day. Sincerely, and then it's got a reference number, ask, her name, care specialist, and you know what I think? I think they were just being very polite and saying, we really don't care. You see, this is something that if they would have just called and talked to me, it wouldn't have been a training thing. Because, I know I'm getting a little excited, guys, but she triggered me. She triggered me, which means she was bad enough to trigger Mama out of my head. They needed to hear that. They needed to hear the explanation, but they don't want to hear it. They just give you a polite email and send you on your little way. That doesn't help me. But that's okay. I'm going to talk to the manager of the store when she's in on the 31st. She's coming back on the 31st from vacation, apparently. And she's going to get an earful. As a matter of fact, I have another manager who's going to do the same thing for me. Because this particular manager is being rewarded this week for her behavior. She's in charge. That's why she did what she did to me, guys, is she's in charge. She's too large and in charge. She's too large and in charge. Sorry, I know I'm going off on a rant, but I was down and depressed for a couple of days as a result. I mean, not only did I come through in a store that I don't shop in, but in the mall, but I also know that causes me to get down and depressed for a couple of days. And I don't understand why. I really don't. I don't understand what the deal is. But I do know that, sorry, but I don't understand what her deal is. I called another store and confirmed on Monday that she could have done something. And I figured out that number she gave me to put into my phone to text, to get a text that was blocked, Mama or Sally must have blocked it. And she's blaming me, and she's, I get she doesn't understand DID. Not many people do. That's why I'm doing this vlog. This is one of the reasons why. Not many people understand what I'm going through and what we go through. I will tell you, when I came to, I got on the phone right away to customer service. And this is what they do. They email you. I know I'm going on a little rant about emails, but, I am happiest. And I feel much better today because I have all three of the girls out here. I got to do for all three of the girls what I like to do. And I'm just like, it's just like one of those things. I get down, though, because I blame myself. I feel like I did something wrong. Eventually, I get over it. And I do. Eventually, I get over it. I know I did nothing wrong. I have a mental illness. It's a very serious mental illness, and it's very real. And I know that it wasn't me. That if that girl was doing her job, Mama would have never come out. Mama wouldn't have never been a mama bear and come out fighting if she was doing her job. I found out she could have looked it up, still looked it up on the register. They still have a way of looking it up, but apparently she didn't. Apparently she didn't know how to do it. She's a manager and she doesn't know how to do it. Maybe I need a chance to talk to the district. Because she's supposed to be second in command. She's supposed to know all that stuff before you put somebody in second in command. So anyway, that's what was wrong yesterday. I was down. I was depressed. I was feeling like I did something wrong. And I know Mama didn't do anything wrong. She might have gotten loud and yelled and screamed because that's what Mama does. It's one of the things Mama Bev does. She gets very angry and she screams. But I didn't trigger her out. I didn't say, Mama, I want you to come out. I didn't ask for her to come out. Basically, I know one thing. If the two that I can trust aren't in that store, I probably won't be shopping there much. Simply because I can't trust her at this point. You have to earn their trust. And for Sally, it's harder than Mama, because Mama controls everything. And Mama felt like I needed some control over what was going on because she was being nasty. My husband said she was being nasty. When she was being nasty, my husband should have warned her. Actually, I wouldn't be that nasty if I were you, because nastiness will trigger Mama. Some other things will trigger Sally, but nastiness will trigger Mama. So I refuse to blame myself anymore for it. So that's why I'm not as off today. Plus I have all three of my girls out here. That's what happens though when they come out. I get down and I get depressed. Everybody handles it differently. I get down and depressed because I don't like to act like that. But it's not me acting like that. It's somebody in here that's acting like that. I wish that the business would have called so I could have explained my side of it, so that they could probably, yes, they could use it as a training. But they gave me a pleasant little email and sent me on my little way, which is what they do, which is what all places do now. It's either an email or you don't hear anything at all. And I even said I wanted to talk to the DM. I even said I wanted to talk to the district manager. But, I haven't heard anything. I would think I was triggered in the store, so they would want to know what happened. Apparently they don't care. And that's another reason why I was so down. I'm just at the point now where I got my girls. I'm taking care of my girls. I'm at home. I'm not out. I don't have to go to the mall for a long time because I got my leggings. That's all I needed was new leggings that fit. And so, sorry guys. And so, that's, but that's why I was so down. Because I feel guilty. I feel like I did something wrong. Like I shouldn't have done that. If we would have went Friday, like we were going to, I probably would have been there with somebody different. It would have probably been nicer. Somebody nicer would have probably been in the store working. But I was so tired and so worn out that I couldn't do it. I couldn't move. You know, but I don't have the luxury of getting stressed out anymore. I don't have that luxury anymore. I have to not be so stressed out and so overwhelmed by things. And one thing I can't let stress me out is my DID anymore. I can't let it stress me. They're there for a reason. And that reason is to protect me, to protect my feelings. And they don't care who other feelings they hurt to do it. Of course, I don't think Mama hurt anybody's feelings. I just think she got very loud. But I still want a chance to explain my side. And I don't think the company's going to give me that. I just think they're going to give me a nice little email and send me on my little way. And, you know, I probably won't be going back into our store. Anyway, if I need something, I can go over to Lancaster or go to Chambersburg. Of course, I'd have to travel for that, but that's okay. I just won't ask to use my rewards. Chambersburg knows they can look them up. I just won't ask to use my rewards. I'll just lose, like, I have like $30 or $40 in rewards. That's free money. Money I earned by earning points. And I just won't be able to use them. I guess. Unless I go to Chambersburg, and then they'll try using them for me, which they usually can use them. Because it usually comes up on the register. But she didn't. She's a manager, and she didn't know how to look it up on a register. She's a manager. She obviously wasn't listening when she was being trained. But, you know, just saying. Just saying. Had she listened, she said, well, I can look them up for you. Which would have been the response. You know, just like it said, God's not taking note of what she did. He is, however, taking note of the fact that she brought Mama out of me. But he's not going to punish me for that. Because I don't have control over that. So, I know that that's... I know that that's a lot. But I have a real mental illness. And it's one that I just have to deal with. And these guys help me a lot deal with it a lot more. These guys help me a lot. Oh, that thing's finally off the screen, huh? See these three? They help me. And so does this one over here, who's laying down sleeping, being a good boy. It's like really... Hey guys, I'm going to go to the window. I'll be right back. Okay guys, as promised, you're about to see snow. I was on here long enough chatting. Look guys, whoa, sorry. Here, I'll take you guys outside. I'll take you through my kitchen. Out my back door. I'm going to put you guys on pause. I hope you guys can see this. Look what it's doing. Look at our driveway. Look at this porch. Look at the roof on our shed. Did you guys see the roof on our shed? Look at that. They said when it started it was going to come down. It's going to come down fast. There it is, guys. There's the snow. That's what I will end with today. Right there, the snow. Ignore my neighbor's houses. Try not to show my neighbor's houses, guys. So, anyway, look at that. It's snowing. You see? It's snowing. So I will end right there today. I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye now.